More than $2.2 billion in annual revenue, they cater to more than 90% of Fortune 500 companies, and over 185 million people use their platform every month. We're speaking to Canva's leadership, investors, and board members about what's driving the success and how they're simplifying design. Only on Taking Stock.
I was at university and I was teaching design programs, and they were really complex and hard, and I thought they should be online and collaborative and simple, and got to work trying to do that with our first company, Fusion Books, and then now obviously Canva.
And you know, this is the first time that you've hosted Canva event like this in the United States. Tell me about the significance in it being here in Los Angeles.
We are extraordinarily excited to bring Canva Create here to Los Angeles. It's one of our largest markets in the US. We have more than 400,000 people designing each month here. We've created 1.4 million designs in the last month alone. And so we're extraordinarily excited about being able to bring all of the magic here to LA.
And tell me about how Canva is helping revolutionize the way people create, the way they remain innovative and ahead of the curve.
Our goal is to give people all of the tools that they need at their fingertips so they can take their idea and turn that into a design, have no friction between those 2 points. And so over the last decade, that has meant that we've invested really heavily in our presentations products, giving everyone all of the ingredients that they need, all of the AI tools that they could possibly want at their fingertips.
And you know, during your first year of starting Canva, your initial user base was over 750,000. Now that number has grown to over 185 million around the world. That's hugely significant. I mean, how does that make you feel when you think of how much you've grown?
We have the most amazing community, and seeing what they use Canva to create has been incredible. So seeing people get jobs because they've created a resume, or land a gig because they've created an amazing presentation, or be able to brainstorm a new idea with a whiteboard. All of these incredible stories really warm our hearts and keep us motivated to keep going.
Can you think about some key milestones that you have achieved, both personally and professionally, that have helped contribute to Canva's growth?
There's not one moment, but it's kind of like all of the moments together. Every time there's like a hard challenge that you overcome, every time we get an amazing new team member join and be able to contribute to our mission, every time, in the early days that we got an investor rejection, it just made our pitch deck stronger. So I guess all of these things kind of total to where we are today. But as we look, this is our second decade now, and we feel like we're just getting started. We're just at the start of this journey, and we're extraordinarily excited about how far we've come, but we're even more excited about where we can take this.
Well, thank you so much, Melanie, for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.